Alrighty, here we are for round one. We will play first. And we are being punished. So there's like a 50-50 chance the 9-7 split would have turned one of these planes into one of these forests into a plains. I think I have to mulligan this. I hate mulliganing, but this is just... If we don't hit a white source by turn 3, it's terrible. Alright. Keep this and transfer that to the bottom. Fleet wheel cruiser, sure. I'd love to hit a forest or... Ew, that's pretty good. Yeah, I can't afford to not play something. It's interesting, it says target creature you control, so you can't, whatever, pump this guy to reprisal him. Yeah. I don't want them to have infinite energy, so I just block. Oops. Or not. I wanted to block, and then I forgot what was going on. That's so bad. I don't know. Alright. Get it together. Maybe they had a combat trick they wanted to spend the last turn. I don't know. Wild Wanderer. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna cruise in. This is a pretty decent amount of pressure. We can trade somewhere here. Probably they just want to block the... Oh, okay. Yeah, that can happen too. It's blocking there. Up there. Okay, so everything dies and they take 4, or take 3. It's probably fine for them. They're up on cards, they have all their colors. Alright, I'm just playing a 3-2 flyer. Yep. That's right here. Alright, deck is not cooperating. I think we have to block here. It stinks, but like we're not in position to race. Ugh, that's revolting. Alright. This game is over. I'm going to see if my opponent shows me anything else. Yep. Yes. Alright, so they beat us with playing 5 spells. We played 3 spells. Maybe go to sideboarding. Thank you. They look also relatively aggressive. I think I do want them built to last, just as an efficient combat trick on the play. I think that's all I want. What do I not want? Life Crafters BCR is still fine. I think Inspired Charge is okay here. Not known for having tons of removal on their side. I want to cut Pressure Point. It looked like they were relatively low curve too, so maybe we just like having a cheap combat trick is better than having the Pressure Point. Could potentially want to add an extra planes and cut like Bastion Enforcer. Restoration Specialist doesn't seem great either, honestly. I think having as many 2-drops as reasonably possible is good. Payment Aether Seer. I just want this just to have more energy available for the Leopard and the Rhino, basically. It's a play and a creature. I think I am going to go with extra planes. And then cut Pressure Point. Bridal Growth, perhaps? Get behind that. This is our only Revolt card, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll do it this way. It's possible this might have been the correct way to do it all along, but... Alright. This hand is acceptable. Alright, hey, you are not mono white. Surprise! I think I just want to attack and play the Leopard. Paying this the PMS Seer is not super great right here. I can force them to potentially chump block this turn, if that's how we want to use our energy. We have a fair bit of energy right now, so don't really need to use the Servant of the Conduit. Our curve is just pretty naturally good. So hey, me. Need to go out. You okay? Can you hang out for a little bit? My opponent is tanking. They're in the tank, Amy. They're in the tank. They play in a Renegade Freighter. Okay. Now, we just want to beat down as much as possible, which I think means just playing the PMS here. And the next turn we can play that. We will get in our extra 2 points of damage. Maybe. Yeah, curving 2, 3, 4 into Dawn Feather Eagle. That should probably be good enough. Let's see what our opponent can do. But we're attacking for 2, 4, 6, 9 plus 3. I mean, we are presenting lethal next turn. They'll probably be able to do something about it, but hopefully not enough. Okay. This is crew 2. I don't think we want them to force any blocks. They're just kind of priced into blocking anyway. You can trade the Renegade Freighter with like the Aether Stream Leopard. It's fine. Yep. I'll just jump there. Okay. So they still take 4. Pretty much any combat trick should probably win the game on the next turn. See what they got. Wild Wanderer. Sure. Now here, kind of want to. So if I just let my opponent naturally do whatever they want to do, I'm tempted to force the Pioneer to block this turn. And maybe if I just attack with the Servant and the Eagle, I guess I just chump. Or they trade there. I think I want to get this out of the way, to clear the way for the Osprey. I'm not going to play around Fumigate. If they got it, they got it. Do I want that? I think we just do that. Okay. You block this turn. And attack with these guys. I don't really have anything else to do with my energy. I don't need to ramp. I'd rather potentially make this a 2-3. Got lethal in the air. Any one blocker doesn't do it, I don't think. That does quite a bit. That's pretty good. Definitely attacking with the flyer, and then is there any point to attack with like the Aether Seer? They just trade there, I guess. I don't think there's any point to do that. Just attack with the flyer. And then there's no point to not do this right now. I mean, we've got no cards in hand. We're not representing doing anything else with the mana. Dawnfeather Eagle, okay. That kind of does it. They can't attack with the Fairgrounds Warden, that's for sure. they attack with anything else? Don't mind trading that for that. Do I want to trade this for that? And they're both just 3/2s. I think I don't mind trading. I guess this kind of holds step back the Fairgrounds Warden, though this does the same thing. So if I do this, then this next turn I can attack with this as a 3/4, and they have to block with either the Dawn, with both their creatures, I guess. Yeah, I like these blocks. So I attack, this forces a block, and then, yeah, I guess it forces a double block, which is fine. Then we kill the Fairgrounds Ward and get back our Dawnfeather Eagle. Maybe we're, I don't know. This forces an awkward block on their part. Yeah, I think we just kill the Fairgrounds Ward and get back our Eagle. Fortunately, yep. I think that's better than killing their Dawnfeather Eagle. It's pretty close to the same. Alright. Game 3. I didn't see. I wonder if alley invasion is actually evasion is okay. Like these, because we haven't seen any like the enchantment removal, or not like enchantment removal like this, but Oblivion Ring type effects, other than the Fairgrounds Warden, which we can't really kill. We didn't do that sort of thing. I'm okay cutting the planes on the draw to add what, like either alley evasion or pressure point. Don't really need to just throw in a random 3/2. Haven't seen any targets for decommission yet. I'll go with pressure point. Seems like that could swing a race for us. Okay. Not the greatest hand. Yeah, that does make it a much better hand. 1, 2, 3. Easy as A, B, C. I mean, we can High Spire Infusion. Yeah, I want a High Spire Infusion. So that gets in 4 damage this turn, and then we have the keep the Death Toucher in play. Like, playing the Infiltrator is also pretty good. But I think this is just going to be a big pain in the butt for them if they want to throw this in there. And 4 points of damage is nothing to laugh at. Bird. Bird is the word. Do I want to trade the bird? I think they might not want to trade. If they do trade, it's fine. I want to get in the attack if I can. I'll play the leopard. Just does a lot of damage. We've got plenty of energy to defeat it. Yeah. I'm trying to race from a fairly disadvantaged position at the moment. Alright, so options. Pretty sure we have to attack. I don't really want to trade right there. We can get greedy and try and hit a land, and then we could follow up with probably Audacious Infiltrator. Serving the Conduit also wouldn't be a bad choice. I'm trying to think how much this would play Servant. Play Servant, we attack, they trade, we use the Trample to hit them for 2, 3, they go to 12. Pressure Point, we get to hit in for 5, puts them at 10. How likely are we to hit a land? We have 13 out of 29 cards, slightly less than 50%. But it does build us towards additional land. I think I just really want to hit my land drops pretty bad. So I'm going to do that. I don't want to make this trade right now until we can get in some more damage. Yeah. Don't bird me. Aether Herder. Okay. Alright, so we did hit a land. That's something. Yeah, I think we just attack. Use the energy. Probably they have to block. Yeah, so get in for 2, they go to 8. Yeah, just play this Servant and the Infiltrator. They might be flooding out a little bit. They had 6 mana last turn, and this was their best play. It's not a great sign for them. Yep, just attack with the flyer. Leopard. Oh my. So we're going to Scram's Expertise into Osprey, I guess. Yep. Which means we want them to trade off their creatures, which they're kind of incentivized to do already. Don't think I want to offer up the Servant as just give them one good block. But I'd be very happy if we traded here. Just one trade there. And play that bird. Cast. Soon, Amy, soon. Need to go for your sniff. My roommate, so I'm just going to tell him not to talk to me because it's awkward. I'm not going to text him. Not going to waste one of my precious text messages. Precious text messages. I'm just going to come up and say hi anyway. See what my opponent can do here. I'm not out of the woods entirely either. I mean, that was a pretty good turn, but I can still do stuff for sure. We're not like at a million life. Do 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 do. Harlook, what you got? Okay. I think we just take this. Like, we could, like, triple block with the servos. But I think we just want to pressure if we can. I'm talking to myself and the internets. Okay, yeah, good thing we did not block. Although that's going to be pretty tricky to beat, so potentially. I can just trade it with the Aeronaut Admiral, I guess. Alright, so say what happens if we attack with everybody. They block here and block there and take 4. Which is not really anywhere near lethal. I'll just go ahead and attack with the Renegade. If they want to block, they can block. And so I'm definitely going to play out this. I think I just go ahead and play out the Restoration Specialist with this Servant. Just go as wide as we possibly can. Hopefully they don't have the ability to race back next turn for lethal. And they do have 10 power on board, 4 of it with trample. I think we're in okay shape. Curious how that, when I chose to play Pressure Point, how this game would have turned out differently if I'd jammed something else. A Renegade Freighter. That's awkward. Just sitting back on everything. So they have 4 blockers. We have, or sorry, 3 blockers. We have 5 attackers. They just dead on board. See what happens if we attack with everybody. Block there, block there, block there. Those 3 get in, and we hit them for 3. Right. We're still presenting lethal. They block these 3 creatures, and that does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, unless they have anything left. They have something. Your blocks, yeah, they should be able to kill us on the backswing, almost certainly. Yeah, not necessarily. You have to get through that. This is 3. No, they'd be able to kill us for sure. This would be attacking for 5 off the leopard, and then 4 in the air and 9. No, wait. So we would block with the Rhino and take 2/6. Okay, so he wouldn't be dead. I think it's fairly likely your opponent just has nothing. So we're not dead, so I'll go ahead and attack with everything. Double check my math again. Okay, so they block these guys and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Guess, no, they could have used the Renegade Freighter to block like this and let the Osprey in. Is kind of the same as doing that. So I guess we are dead on the backswing, but I don't want to. I think attacking is better. They've got very good ability to race us next turn and attack with 9 power of trample and 4 in the air. You dead, man? Natural obsolescence on that. Okay. So this block, they go to 1. Play this. We're not dead yet. So if they draw land here, we can just kill them. Alright, they crew this. That's 5. Trample for 2. Could go to 1. If they play any creature, I guess any creature that can crew this, that kills us. Any combat trick. Yep. That does it as well. Would you like to kill me? Good choice. Okay. And it was close. Those would have been... Yeah, if I drew those last turn, I would have won. Oh well. See you next round.